Good evening, boys and girls. Are you ready for bed? Are you ready for a bedtime story? Tonight's story is called Guess Who's Bringing the Sleep to Children by Christina-Elena Guraliuc. And you can find out more at thestorystore.me. That's M-E. Anyway, before you fall asleep, make sure to hit the subscribe or like or whichever button will help you get notified. Like there's somebody out there that will let you know when the next story is there, ready to be listened to at bedtime. If you don't know how to do it, you can ask your mum or your daddy or somebody else, and they'll soon tell you. There's lots more where these came from, right? Okay, let's do it. Once upon a time, Teddy finds it hard to close his eyes tonight. His eyelids are heavy, like curtains falling on a stage just before the grand finale. He's staring at the ceiling, when suddenly there's a noise that makes him jump to the edge of the bed. Scratch, scratch, he can hear. It seems to be coming from under the bed. Oh, no. What could it be? The last trace of sleep quickly fades away, while Teddy grits his teeth and ventures his head into the darkness that lies under his bed. He then remembers to light up his torch. What a brilliant idea. But the light shows nothing at all. Funny enough, there's nothing on the floor except puffs of fluff, some old forgotten toys, and an orange fluffy tail. An orange fluffy tail? Teddy freezes for a couple of seconds with eyes tightly closed. That tail looked like a lion tail, Teddy says to himself. And then, when he opens his eyes, what do you think? The goofiest of giraffes tries to sneak out of the room through the window. Teddy clears his throat and points the torch towards the giraffe. Caught in the act, the animal, near as tall as a tree, turns her long, elegant neck to him, fainting the sweetest of smiles. Oh, hello. Hello to you too, Teddy answers. This creature looks adorable. And who are you? I'm Gilbert, the giraffe, of course, the animal says, gently whirling her eyelashes. That reminds Teddy of a butterfly fluttering its wings. The little boy is quite puzzled, and he is hesitant when he finally asks in a slow voice, how did you end up in my bedroom? Oh, but I am the one to bring the sleep to children. Didn't you know? The one to bring sleep to children, Teddy whispers back. I never thought this someone even existed. Gilbert the giraffe sighed and smiled. She thought about it for a while, then, embracing Teddy with her long, soft neck, she started a story as incredible as she was. It so appears that in the kingdom of all sleepy things, there are animals of all kinds who work on delivering sleep on time to every child on our planet, every single night. There are times such as tonight when the animals arrive a little bit late, and that causes such a fuss, Gilbert sighs. Why? Wonders Teddy. Because it takes time for the sleep to settle in, Teddy. It has to find the perfect spot, just right there on your lashes, the giraffe says gently. Teddy's eyes widened at the thought. Could he have sleep resting on his eyelashes right now? What happens when the animals are late, though? Teddy asks, eventually with his voice filled with curiosity. Why, this is exactly what happens, Gilbert replies, bursting into laughter. Teddy looks at her and starts to laugh too, when he suddenly realizes, we wouldn't have met tonight if you weren't late, he then says in a sad voice. Gilbert nods her neck and gently releases her warm, safe grip. "This is our secret to keep. Deal?" the giraffe asks, winking at the little boy. His eyes are now so heavy that he can't keep them open anymore. Guess that's what Gilbert was talking about. It takes time for the sleep to settle in. And there it is, finally warm and comfortable on Teddy's eyelashes, who can't help himself but yawn. While blinking for the last couple of times before drifting into sleep, he sees glimpses of his new friend's funny face, and he smiles, hugging his pillow, feeling his eyelashes heavy, heavy, oh so heavy. Good night, sweet dreams. The end. Good evening, boys and girls. Are you ready for bed? Are you ready for a bedtime story? Tonight's story is called Guess Who's Bringing the Sleep to Children by Christina-Elena Guraliuc. And you can find out more at thestoystore.me. That's M-E. Anyway, before you fall asleep, make sure to hit the subscribe or like or whichever button will help you get notified. Like there's somebody out there that will let you know when the next story is there, ready to be listened to at bedtime. If you don't know how to do it, you can ask your mum or your daddy or somebody else, and they'll soon tell you. There's lots more where these came from, right? Okay, let's do it.